Welcome to Select Eaton. If you're wondering which new 2025 Prime movies are actually worth watching, here are the best ones you should check out. Number 10, You Are Cordially Invited. In You Are Cordially Invited, this comedy film from 2025, Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig cross off in a wonderfully messy wedding. The narrative centers on a modest woman who is thrilled that she can finally throw her ideal wedding until she finds out that another pair has reserved the same lavish location for the same date. What starts out as a friendly effort to resolve the situation turns into a full-fledged rivalry with ridiculous plots and growing confusions. The film, directed by Nicholas Sler, strikes the right balance between emotional scenes about family and love and Wee and Ferrell's typical oddball humor. While hardly spinning the comic wheel, it does provide laugh-out-loud mayhem and uplifting energy, resulting in an excellent choice for anyone looking for a fun, heartfelt 2025 release. Number 9. Hedda. Naya DaCosta directed this elegant reinterpretation of Henrik Ibsen's Herr Gabler. The movie is set in 1950s England as Hai arrives from her honeymoon and throws a lavish party in a house she and her husband cannot afford. But underneath the glamour and generosity is a web of smoldering anger, unmet aspirations, and deceptive tactics. With Thompson's captivating performance and DaCosta's audacious vision at its core, the film delves deeply into questions of self-image, intimidation, and desire. While dramatization often overshadows detail, Ha is a bold, emotionally driven take on a classic character. Number 8. Play Dirty Dirty. Based on the beloved Donald E. Westlake book series, it is a fast-paced action thriller of 2025. The narrative centers on Parker, an experienced burglar with a rigid code of conduct who is betrayed after a botched theft and left for dead. Parker, desperate to exact revenge and reclaim what is rightfully his, faces a treacherous underworld rife with vicious criminal leaders, treachery, and spectacular action. Shane Black, popular for his work on Iron Man 3, directed the film, offering biting wit, visceral violence, and the snappy dialogue that represents his style. Overall, Play Dirty ranks as one of the most enjoyable crime thrillers of 2025 and a must-see for fans of classy action. Number 7, Broken Rage Rage. It is a 2025 action comedy movie directed by Taishi Kitano. The movie is divided into two separate parts. The first is a brutal Yakuza-style thriller that centers on a hitman named Nezumi, who becomes embroiled between the police and the Yakuza Mafia. The second part reenacts the same plot, but does so in a wide-ranging satirical comedy, resulting in an intentional change in tone. The film offers intelligent genre mockery and stunning crime drama brutality with its short-running length and audacious stylistic experiment. Although Kitano's dual vision and the film's bold structure are its strongest points, the outcome is uneven and the tone switch is abrupt. Nevertheless, Broken Rage is worth checking out if you're looking for something unusual from 2025 that plays with genre. Number 6. Playdate. In Playdate, this energetic action comedy, Kevin James plays Brian, a recently jobless financial expert who agrees to an informal game day request from the other father, Alan Richardson's character, Jeff. However, a relaxed session with their kids turns into a full-fledged survival disaster when a group of vicious criminals arrives. The film is directed by Luke Greenfield and features a supporting cast that includes Sarah Chalk, Alan Tudyk, and Issa Fisher. It combines ridiculous action sequences and unexpected quantity of stunt work and chaos with typical dad humor. Number The Map That Leads to You 5, The Map That Leads to You. It is a romance drama directed by Lasse Hallström. Based on J.P. Moner's book, it focuses on Heather, a recently graduated college student who goes on a European journey with her friends where she joins Jack, a mystery tourist following his great-grandfather's diary throughout Spain, Portugal, and Italy. The film, shot in gorgeous places, combines the appeal of holiday romance with inner realization. While the camera work and star chemistry are stunning, the plot misses profound emotional effect, which makes it an enjoyable viewing for fans of adventure-driven romances, but not a highlight for those looking for new storytelling. Number 4. The Siege at Thorn High. It is a dystopian action film directed by Juko Anwar. The movie takes place in Jakarta, where Edwin, an interim teacher, works at Thorn High, a juvenile detention facility, while discreetly looking for his lost nephew. However, when protests break out and the educational facility becomes a battlefield, Edwin and his nephew have to fight for their lives against aggressive students and social ruin. Co-produced by Amazon MGM Studios and launched theatrically in Indonesia on April 17, 2025, it is available globally for streaming on Amazon Prime Video. Although the film's sequencing is erratic and its narrative complexity is challenging, it offers powerful social commentary on ethnic conflicts and fascinating visuals. Number 3. The Assessment. It is a sci-fi thriller that revolves around Mia and Arian, a married couple in a futuristic community where supplies are strictly regulated and parenting is regarded as an elite privilege. The narrative progresses as they go through a week-long assessment by examiner Virginia, played by Alicia Vikander, who lives in their house to watch and determine whether or not they are suitable candidates for parenthood. What begins as a promising move toward parenting quickly devolves into a mental catastrophe as Mia and Arian's connection, identity, and confidence are tested against the system's secret motives and ethical limitations. Sci-fi audiences will find the film's compelling idea, deft world building, and powerful performances intriguing from the very first scene. Number 2, Heads of State, Heads of State. It is a global action comedy that features Idris Elba as UK Prime Minister Sam Clarke and John Cena as the United States President Will Derringer. The story follows as the two face challenges when their aircraft gets shot down and must work together while they are being chased throughout Europe by a wicked foe. With Priyanka Chopra Jonas's portrayal of MI6 agent Noel Batet adding to the intrigue, the film swings toward buddy movie humor, enormous set pieces, and witty global leader parodies providing slick amusement rather than profound political accuracy. Its appeal stems primarily from the chemistry between Elba and Cena, while the plot is shallow and familiar. Number 1, Deep Cover. It is Deep Cover, an action comedy movie directed by Tom Kingsley. Bryce Dallas Howard plays Kat, a stand-up comedy instructor who, as well as 2 of her trainees, is enlisted by police to join a violent gang. What began as a comic absurdity suddenly devolved into full-fledged crime underworld turmoil, with the group playing their way across risky scenarios and misplaced personas. With a solid ensemble cast that includes Sean Bean, Ian McShane, and Paddy Considine, the movie blends action sequences, crime stakes, and hilarious situations. Although the premise is ridiculous and the tone switches between comedy and crime occasionally falter, the main attraction is its dynamic concept, quirky cast chemistry, and skillful execution. Overall, Deep Cover is a good film to watch if you're in the mood for something light-hearted, fast-paced, and unusual. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.